Hey guys, this is episode 23 of Ask Mogz Anything, the series where you ask me questions and I answer them. This episode will feature me sitting here answering your questions, as always, and it will also feature gameplay from Rave, who is one of the best players in the world and who is also a touch player. So let's get into the first match and the first question. But before we get into that,
a huge shout out to ExpressVPN.
If you've ever wanted to play games in a different region or browse the web securely, ExpressVPN is how you do it.
Hey, that's a good idea.
I can tell you from experience it 100% works, and the ping's actually decent too.
Wow, great ping.
And right now, every single Mogz viewer is gonna get a huge discount of 3 months off all 12-month subscriptions, meaning it just got a whole lot cheaper for you to jump into a different region and destroy your opponents over there.
Yay, you can play with Daddy.
So go check out ExpressVPN via the link on screen and in the video description. Alright, here we go. So Ask Mogz Anything, episode 23, I think it is. It's been a long time since I've done one of these. It's been actually 3 months. And I already recorded this once before, but I messed up with the recording, so I had to redo it. So this is my second take. And I think the first one was a bit slow anyway. I didn't get through all the questions. So, all right, let's get through it. First one is about the purple room. Is the purple room ever going to come back? So yeah, I did actually do an episode because this guy asked this question. I did like a snow version where you had all the snow falling behind the car design. So check that out if you haven't watched it already. Didn't get that many views, so I probably won't do another one. No point making videos if you guys aren't going to watch them. So yeah, I'm probably done with that series. But it is fun. I do like making it. It just takes a bit of time. All right, next one. Yeah, I did do it. There you go. I replied to him. Next question actually worth replying to. I get a lot of troll questions, as you can see here. So this guy, can't read his name, but he asks, when I'm in the air, I usually gold shot in the ceiling like Reflex was doing, but then I can't recover and continue my attack. I don't really know what gold ceiling reset thing you're talking about, but if you're talking about a gold catch, I mean, if you're talking about any kind of catch, go watch my catches video because I explain all the tips and how to do them and stuff in that. So that's really the best resource for learning catches, I think. I mean, I made it myself, so but I put a ton of work into it, and I worked with Reflex on it. So, and he's a bloody expert at them. So if you need any tips about catches, go watch that video. Will you make another video about the season with your daughter? Yeah, I do them every single season. All the season updates are with Lily because she's so damn cute. And now my ExpressVPN ad is with Lily as well, if you haven't noticed. A huge shout out to ExpressVPN. She's adorable. Next one, what is your, Damon asked, what's your favorite Sideswipe season? I don't know, really. I think probably the early seasons, like when we got the Fennec, for example, that was really exciting. And just the early seasons because the game was just out and my channel was blowing up and stuff. So yeah, that's probably my favorite. In terms of items, yeah, the Fennec was exciting. I think the collections reward and the chromatic item, so I don't know, that was like season 9 or 10 or something. That was really cool. That was just great to get that new content. I wish I could say like the squash season, recently, but I was really disappointed in squash. I hated the fact that it was like a heat seeker kind of mode. I didn't want that at all. I didn't know they were going to do that. So that was quite disappointing. Alright, maybe asked, how long do you think until Sideswipe will last till the play base dies out or Epic abandons the game? I mean, I would have said like fairly soon if you'd asked me a couple of months ago, but now that they seem to have reversed course with the game, they seem to have started to invest more money into it and more time into it. So yeah, I mean, we're getting new content now, so hopefully it'll see like a kind of revival resurgence. That would be amazing, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be growing much at the moment. I thought it would boom a little bit more, but I think nobody really liked squash, and the fact that squash was just like a temporary game, I was like, ugh. They need to bring more permanent fixtures into the game. They need to bring like single player modes, like custom training and the rings mode that they polled us about. They did the survey about that needs to come to the game. Like we need to have things to do outside of just playing matches. So yeah, same as Rocket League, really. Okay, sorry, I actually got interrupted. Lily came home, so now it's the next day. But let's continue. So we just did that question. Next one is, hi Mogz, will you be grinding Squash or any other potential game modes if they come out? So Squash I was really disappointed in. I don't remember if I talked about this already in this take, because I've done this twice. But I didn't really like Squash at all. So no, I didn't grind Squash at all. I played a few games of it and it just didn't interest me. So yeah, if they did one of those single player modes I think we were just talking about, then I'd definitely be playing that a lot more. And I'd do videos about it and stuff. I think there'd be some interesting content to make there. But yeah, I'm not super interested in any of the other game modes that they proposed in the survey. So yeah, I don't really know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, out of the other ones, what was there? So there was the rings mode, which I'd love. There was a platform one, Squash. There was that rumble kind of mode, which didn't massively interest me. And drop shot. Yeah, I'd probably like drop shot, but I would need it to be like a normal ball rather than the heat seeker kind of ball. I wouldn't want that. So hopefully they do it the same as drop shot in Rocket League. Yeah, that would be cool, because that's kind of a normal ball. I don't think it has any super movement or anything like that. I can't remember, but I love drop shot. So. Right, anyway, next one. Roblox I don't play, so I don't know about that at all. I have played it. I played a couple of modes, but it was weird. I didn't really like it. How old are you? I'm thinking 26. No, I'm older than 26. I'm not going to tell you my actual age there. But yeah, no, I'm much older than 26. How old do you guys think I am? Let me know down in the comments how old you reckon I am. Next one... Can I have free Vbucks? No, you can't have free Vbucks, but if you ever buy Vbucks, make sure you use the MOGZRL creator code, because that helps me. And if you buy any Epic games or any credits or anything in Epic games, then use MOGZRL creator code. But I don't have any free Vbucks to give you. Next one is, what's the best car in your opinion? I just made a video about that, like a tier list video, so go watch that and you get the answer in that. So next question from Kevin. Mogz, do you think it's a good idea to have multiple GC accounts or to just grind top one GC? I don't really understand the point of having multiple accounts. I don't really know why so many GCs want to have multiple GC accounts. Like, why do you want that? Because just to get there, you're going to have to smurf on lower ranked players. So it's not really good for the game to be constantly creating new accounts. I don't understand the point of it. So I would say just one account. Like, the only reason I have multiple accounts is because I need to make content sometimes about lower ranks. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I would never bother doing that. So I don't understand why people do that. Next one. Hey, Mogz, can you help me? I need some help on how to install Sideswipe on PC. Yeah, so I tried to get Sideswipe set up on Bluestacks recently, and I was struggling. So I think it's a bit difficult at the moment. I don't know why exactly, but yeah, I'm gonna have to do an updated video, I think, about how to get it all set up once I figure out all the problems with it, because yeah, it does seem to be quite finicky. And you need a few different apps if you want to change, if you want to rebind your controls and stuff. You need a couple of different apps to get it working and blah blah blah. So yeah, it's a pretty annoying process. I don't know why. I really wish that Sideswipe, I'm not sure if I mentioned this already in this AMA, but I kind of wish that Epic would just make Sideswipe available on PC. Because I don't really think of it as a mobile game. Like, so many players use controller, and using controller really doesn't make a huge difference anyway. So I really think it would be good for the player base. Like, it would increase the player base a lot if they just made it available on PC. Like, just bring it to Steam or something. I would love that. I think that would be really good for the health of the game and the community. So yeah, that's what I want, but at the moment it's quite difficult to get set up on Bluestacks, unfortunately. Are you touch or control? I am control. I used to be touch, but I switched in season 2 or 3, as I said here. And yeah, my rank didn't increase much though. But my rank increased from like plat 2 to plat 4 or something, you know. And as someone who's used controllers his whole life, as I said, like, and never played any touch games, I would have thought my rank would increase massively, you know, because I'm so used to controller, but it didn't. It changed a little bit. So I think all the hype and stuff, all the like outrage about people using controller is overblown. I don't think it makes a big difference at all. So yeah. All right, next one is about Valorant. I don't play Valorant, so I can't answer that. What's your favorite sport? Soccer. Definitely. I was an athlete as well when I was a kid, so I like athletics. All right, next one's from Blob. And they ask Mogz, if you owned RLSS Esports, what's the first thing you would do to make the game better? I'd probably I'd definitely have some more single player modes where you can, you know, do stuff like custom training and stuff. I think that would be really good for the game. I'd also monetize it. That'd probably be my first step. Monetize the Rocket Pass and stuff, so you have like a paid Rocket Pass, same as in Rocket League. And yeah, just get more, just inject more money into the game. I'd also do like, I'd make it so there's a way for you to save clips and share clips in game, and then have people like vote on them, and have like a sort of leaderboard system with, you know, the most viewed or most upvoted clips. And I think that would be cool. It'd just like bring the community together. Yeah, those are a few changes that I'd make. Obviously, I'd have more tournaments and things like that where people can like win prize money or win titles at least. That would be cool. Next one, what's your favorite car and wheel? I think Apexes are probably my favorite wheel. Favorite car, Fennec is my favorite car, I would say. Are you talking about in Sideswipe? I guess you're talking about in Sideswipe. I'm not a car person, so if you're just talking about like normal cars, I have no idea. Can you give me some tips on how to make gold shots easier? I mean, I would just watch my gold shot tutorial. I think that's probably one of the best tutorials I've ever made. So my gold shot tutorial just covers everything, including how to do like low power gold shots, and how to do high power gold shots, because I like fully analyzed how to do that. So that's a good tutorial for that. Next one. Do you think Sideswipe has a good update cycle, and can it be interesting enough for new players to come in? Yeah. I think it's okay. I think it used to be much better back in the early days. These days, like the rocket passes don't really have any items that anyone really cares about. They're just like seasonal items that are like meh, like avatars and stickers and banners and stuff, but I don't think anyone cares about that. So I think they really need to add new cars that would actually make people want to play the game more, and to grind the rocket pass, because I used to grind the rocket pass just to unlock the cars. That was like my main motivation, because I needed to make videos about them, about the hitboxes. But these days I have no incentive to play to grind the rocket pass at all, so I think that's essential. They need to release new cars in the rocket pass, otherwise there's not enough incentive to play the game. My favorite color combination for Octane is the blue one that I always use. That's my favorite by far. I just love that. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this one. I love this. Like, I just love that blue. I don't know why. It's so pretty. It's like aquamarine or something. I really like that. And yeah, Apexes and Gold Octane. That's probably my favorite. This color combination, the blue and gold. Next one is, do you have contact with Sideswipe moderators? No, Sideswipe moderators? You mean the Discord server? No, not like the devs. No, I don't. I've tried to contact them, but they don't reply to me. So, not. I don't know why. It's strange. Like, I don't get any special treatment from the the devs or the customer service, Epic customer service, whenever I send them a thing and I say like I'm Mogz, by the way, like the biggest Sideswipe channel, but they don't give me any special treatment at all, which I don't ask for that because I think I'm special. I ask for that because I could help them to release information to the community that is important information, and you know, I kind of represent the community in a way, but they don't seem to care. So I find it quite odd. But anyway. How can I side stall without boost? You just have to do it really fast. Incredibly fast, so that you can lift the ball up. Rather than it keeping constantly falling down. Now, I think holding jump as well really helps. Reflex did a really good stall tutorial that you guys should watch, where he explains how to basically carry the ball across the field. Yeah, highly recommend watching that. Next one is Mogz, do you like cats? Yeah, probably prefer dogs, but yeah, I like cats. What are some tips to help me get better? I just started game, not very good, from Levi. I'd recommend watching my Shortstack tutorials. That'll definitely help you in the early days. And just all the basic tutorials, gold shots, purple shots, you know. I got tutorials on everything. But yeah, I mean, make sure you're not flipping into your shots all the time. If you're going to flip, do a gold shot or a purple shot, don't red shot. Even if the goal's open, you want to just tap the ball into the goal with your car rather than flipping into it all the time, because you just overcommit and probably get scored on. If you could move anywhere in the world to live permanently, where would it be? I really like the idea of living in somewhere like Iceland or like, yeah, and then like Northern Europe. I think that would be cool. Iceland's just such a beautiful place, and I think I'd like Scandinavia, that kind of region. I think my lifestyle and their idea of like a good life is kind of similar. You know, I like the idea of equality and, you know, like a universal basic income, or, you know, prioritizing like housing for people, and that's like a basic human right and stuff like that, and really good healthcare and paying a lot in tax to make sure that the infrastructure is really good. Like I'm really partial to all those ideas. So I guess kind of semi-socialism, but not obviously communism. Yeah, I like the idea of like people contributing to their society in a really like equal way. So anyway, nice question there. Have you shaved your head? No, I never have. I'd love to try it one day, honestly. Liquefy. Yeah. You're gonna make a video to ask Epic Games to revive Sideswipe? I think they already have, so I think don't need to do that. They've already tried to revive it at least. All right, next one. How tall am I? I am 6 foot. About. I'm like 5'11" and 3/4 or something. Like right on the edge. Alright, that's a silly question. I said it was an amazing question. Alright, fine. Hey Mogz, if you could choose between invisibility or teleportation superpowers, which would you choose? Invisibility doesn't mean invincible. Yeah, I know what it means. And you can be seen by cameras after you teleport. So it has to have its limits. If I could choose between invisibility or teleportation. Invisibility, I think it'd be horrible. I mean, what would it would mean that you could, like, you know, the juvenile like boy in me is like, oh, I could like spy on girls or something, but you can't. Yeah, no, that's horrible. Like, I feel like you would just use it for bad things, whereas teleportation, you could get anywhere really quickly, you know. So that was the one I would choose, because then I could like teleport back to Australia and see my family, or I could teleport. You know, I could get more done. You could get heaps of things done, but you could use it for good as well. You could use it, you know, to be more effective in the world. So I'd choose that for sure. But, you know, invisibility, I could just like steal heaps of money and be rich. So I feel like that would just be a negative. You know, it wouldn't help you do anything productive. It would just help you do like nefarious things. So yeah, teleportation for sure, because it would help me be a force for good in the world and be more productive. Mogz, any tips for growing a channel that I've started for some time now? Another question: who do you think, in your opinion, is a better player, Dans or Hecka? I haven't seen Hecka play that much, so Dans, I think Dans probably, but I don't really know. Any tips for growing a channel? I mean, you really need to find, like, I think the priority for making a channel is to just, like, add value to a niche, you know, or to a community. You want to make sure that you're bringing something valuable to the table, not just more of the same, you know. So, but it also needs to be something that you really, really enjoy doing, because I think one of the biggest problems that I've had making content over the years is the videos that I've struggled with the most, or the content that I've struggled with the most, has been stuff that I didn't really believe in and that I was really making because I thought I should make it rather than because I wanted to make it. So I love doing Sideswipe content these days because I feel like I can be really creative with it and make the kind of content that I want to make. Even though the game itself I'm not super interested in anymore, like playing, I do like making content about it. Like I feel at home and I feel comfortable and free to be really creative and put my personality into it and put my like unique touch onto it. And so I think you need to find something like that yeah, is you're passionate about and you believe in, and yeah, you don't want to do something that you're just doing for money or you're just doing because you think you should or whatever, you know. You need to be like true to yourself. That's what I would advise. And, you know, if you're bringing value to the community, then you're going to be more likely to believe in it and to be passionate about it because you're like, I'm making a difference here. I'm helping people. Or I'm entertaining people in a way that they're not used to being entertained, or, you know, whatever. So, yeah, anyway, that's my advice. And don't think like you have to make like regular content, like you have to make videos every single day or anything like that. Like that whole idea is outdated. That used to be the case maybe with old YouTube, but it's not anymore. So I would just say make valuable content that you're passionate about and you believe in. That's my advice. Okay, so it's just about the Reli reset, Reli flick. I don't know if I'm going to make a tutorial about that. I already did the full, like, all mechanics video where I did give instructions on how to do the Reli flick and Reli reset, so I feel like that's enough. But I'll put the link on screen for that. But I think it's enough. I mean, I don't know, maybe you can tell me in reply, like, was that video comprehensive enough, or do I need to make, like, a further breakdown? I don't know, you can let me know. Are you doing another Rank You Deserve video? I want to be in one. This guy wasn't in it, I don't think. But yeah, I did do another one. I just did it. It was Champ versus GC. But maybe you want Diamond. You're Diamond, so... Yeah, I might do some lower ranks ones. We'll see how it goes. I'll definitely do more, though, for sure. I do like doing that series. Next one... Can you collab? No, probably not. I don't know who you are, though. Spencer. Yeah, you were just in a video. I don't know. What kind of collab you want to do? Let me know. What are the best settings? I just did a video about that, so you can watch that. Fortnite. I did upload a couple of Fortnite videos, I think, but not normal Fortnite. I suck at that. I never really played that. Do you think we need a new rank? No, I don't think so. Why would you? What, like Supersonic Legend? I don't think there's any point, really. It's not, and I think the GCQ times are probably too long already, so that would just make that worse. Mogz, can you make another video about stall chains? Because I seem to be doing a bit of mess up 90% of the time. I am going to do another video about stall chains or stalls soon, which will be kind of a different style of video from what I've done before. But yeah, I am doing a stall video. But another video about stall chains specifically, probably not. I recommend going watch that Reflex video that I mentioned earlier, because he's got some really good tips in there. Mog's gonna be a mod. No. Are you doing Sideswipe regulation? I was like, yeah, yep, okay, I already did that. Coach something. Could coach me? Nope, can't coach you. Rate your profile. Why would I do that? I don't have any interest in rating your profile. Do you plan on spending 700? Nope. Do you think if you could do 3 things before you die, what would they be? I would do... God, what would I do? Probably go skydiving. I really want to do that before I die. The other thing I want to do is I really want to do like a really long distance like bicycle trip. That would be cool. I've always wanted to do like a, you know, a trip like from end to end of a country or something. I don't know why. I just have this urge to do that. Just like they live on the road, and yeah, I'd have to spend a year or something training riding my bike and get really good at it and maybe invest in a really nice bicycle. Or maybe like a motorbike I could do instead. But I don't know how to ride a motorbike, so I'd have to learn. And the third one is I want to watch my daughter get married. That's probably my third one. Next one, Mogz, you do another 1v1 to rank it. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Mogz, since you got Nitro, I don't care about Nitro. What's the best at stalls? I did a video about that already. I'll put it on screen. Where the name Mogz come from? I've already answered that so many times. It came from a book where the main character was, his title was MOGZRL. And I liked him. I thought he was cool. And then I named myself MOGZRL. That was my nickname in games for years. And then my twin brother started calling me Mogz just as a nickname. And then that's where it came from. So it's my bro's nickname for me. It still is. He calls me Mogz all the time. Even just like on voice chat with friends. If we're not even playing games, he'll say like, hey Mogz. Da, da, da. Alright, next one. If it became an official esport, do you wish to compete in it? Yeah, I would love to. And I mean, I would love to do the commentary, actually. That would be the main thing. Because I love commentating games. So I probably wouldn't play in it. Although I might do like I'd probably have my own team. That's probably what I'd do. What's the best way to stop gold attack chains? Gold attack chains? I don't know what that means. You have to tell me what that means. What's the net worth of Mogz? No, I don't have a net worth. Not a lot. I don't know if you guys think YouTubers make a lot of money, but a YouTuber of my size does not make a lot of money. It's kind of pocket money, really. Unfortunately. Alright, next one. Mogz, if you were to choose any one game mode for everybody in Sideswipe, what would it be? I think 1v1's probably, just because I feel like it's the most, like, fundamental game mode in Sideswipe. Like, when I think of Sideswipe, I think of ones. Not that it's the most fun, it's probably not, but yeah, if I was going to judge someone as well based on their ones rank or twos rank, I'd definitely judge them on their ones rank. I've always judged myself on my ones rank as well. So yeah, probably ones. Yeah, it's just kind of the most authentic game mode, in my opinion, which I don't think about Rocket League. In Rocket League, I would say twos probably, or threes. Probably threes, really. That's the most, like, fundamental game mode in Rocket League. Whereas ones is, like, a totally different beast. It's, like, the field's way too big, and what's required to be good at ones is completely different than what's required to be good at threes or twos, so, yeah. It's interesting, though. I don't know. Yeah, I find that a bit weird, though. Why do I think that exactly? But, yeah, it'd be interesting to break it all down. Yo, Mogz, if you could add any item to Sideswipe, what would it be and why? If we could add any item, probably Hex Tide, the decal from Rocket League. That's my favorite decal in that game, so I would love to put Hex Tide in the game. I really wish they bring it one day. They could make like a Mogz, have Mogz Day, or have like a Mogz item shop and put all my favorite items from Rocket League in the game. That'd be great. Or like a Mogz Rocket Pass. Yes, do that! A Mogz Rocket Pass! That's such a good idea. Yeah, and all my banners, all my favorite banners and avatars and stuff from Rocket League, put them in that Rocket Pass. Yes, great idea. Let's make a petition. I'd buy that. That could be the first paid Rocket Pass in Sideswipe. Next one. Purple Showcase, already did that. Didn't really do very well though, so probably won't do another one. How often do I rage? I don't really rage, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm kind of past that, really. I'm a bit old for that. Alright, Arm and YT asks, Mogz, do you have any plans for your channel this year, assuming Sideswipe is as alive as it is right now for the rest of the year? No, not really. I mean, I'm gonna be making more content. Like, I've already increased the amount of content I make, like, ×4. So I'm gonna continue doing the RLSS series with the 1v1s and some 2v2s even. So I'm going to be doing those Sideswipe showcase videos. So yeah, every week if I can. And yeah, just more content really. I'm going to try different content as well, like the stall video I mentioned earlier I'm going to do, and that's totally different from what I've done before. And yeah, I'm just going to try some new things, try some different things. And just see what you guys like. But I'm feeling really good these days in terms of just mentally and creatively, so I'm able to make more content than I was before, and I'm just more comfortable making content. So yeah, definitely expect a lot more Sideswipe content on my channel. Yeah, so, and I'm hoping to get to like 100k if I can eventually by the end of the year. So if you guys aren't subbed already, make sure you subbed. I mean, if you've reached this point in this video, you probably subbed. Bloody long video now. Next one's from Damon. This will be my first question, not Scarlet. What video do you like making the most? If there's no favorite, which one do you dislike making the most? Which video do I like making the most? I like making mechanic showcases, and yeah, they're fun to make, because learning all the mechanics and stuff is always challenging. Or just like learning about them and yeah, trying to figure them out and stuff to give a few little tips. So I do enjoy making them, and also the montages are always really fun to make and to organize. If I get someone else to make them, then yeah, I like making them. Which one do I dislike making? It's interesting. Like, I like doing commentary for videos, but then I hate editing it because it's just annoying and boring to edit. It's just like laborious, you know. It's not fun to edit, but it's fun to record. So the commentary videos, like the Sideswipe plays versus the rank they think they deserve, it's pretty annoying to make that kind of video. But I like the performance and stuff of the commentary. That's really fun and satisfying. So yeah, it's a tough one. The AMA videos I used to hate editing, but now I've changed the way I make them, and so now it's easy to edit. So that's why I changed that, so I could do it more quickly. Next one, if you resub play football, which will you try to play another position than left bench? I used to be a sweeper in soccer, so I was like right at the center at the back. We played like 5 at the back, and I was right in the center, and I was a really fast runner because I was an athlete. I was like a sprinter, and so I was super fast, so I could easily like clean up any attackers and tackle them and stuff. So, but I wasn't very good at heading. I wasn't really a good football player. I was just good at, I was a fast runner. I wasn't a good kicker there. Okay, next one, probably our last question because we're almost at March. I'll find a good one to end on. Okay, don't have a good question, but this guy asks, how do I participate in a video? I'm new and I'm Plat 1s and Diamond in 2. So if you want to participate in a video, you just have to go to this channel here. So under video participation, Mogz video participants, and just put your entry in here. That's all you got to do. And then I'll pick all my favorites. And that's it. That's my extremely long AMA video, 45 minutes or something like that. Oh my god, it's probably the longest one ever. I'll probably cut it down a bit. There's some gaps that I'll cut out, so it might be like 35 minutes. But yeah, if you guys want to have your own questions answered, then put your questions in the Ask Mogz channel. Come join the Mogz Discord server, obviously. Links on screen and the video description. And yeah, as always, guys, thank you so much for all your questions. And thanks for sticking around till the end. If you did stick around till this late, then put down in the comments, Mogz is cool, and then I will choose you for the next video and I'll give you a shout out. Okay, I'll put your thingy on screen. So if you reach this far in the video, thank you so much. And now you have to go and write Mogz is cool. So yeah, thanks for that as well. GG's, guys. I'll see you in the next one.